I've heard that people of my generation should be starting a YouTube channel, that we have something to offer and that people want to hear from us. Supposedly, you don't need fancy equipment, just a message and ideally a theme or some sort of expertise. Well, here's the thing about me. I'm an average over 60 single woman. I'm not wealthy. I rely on Social Security, which is hanging by a thread right now. I was born at the tail end of the boomers and the beginning of Gen X, right on the cusp there. I relate more to Gen X. I'm not a mom. I've never had children. I don't wear makeup. I'm not a fashionista. And I'm not an expert on any one topic. But I've lived. I've been a caregiver to a spouse dying of cancer. I've survived narcissistic relationships, bullying, depression, and being completely broke and hopeless. I've tried all kinds of jobs and side hustles. I can cook a decent meal. I like to write. Most of what I say on this channel will be written out first, so I can keep my thoughts clear, but anything I say here will always be in my own words. I've learned a lot, not from textbooks or seminars, but from real life. From failing, from falling, and figuring things out one messy, humbling step at a time. I've been traveling solo wherever I choose since I left the United States back in September of 2024. September 2nd, actually. I'm not an expert in travel either, but I'm learning about the world and even more about myself. I've got stories. Some are funny, some are kind of sad, and plenty of reflections on fear, growth, and everything in between. So what will this channel be about? All of it. My experiences, my fears, my wins, my travels, my questions, my healing, my growth. The messy middle parts no one talks about. This channel is a sort of diary, a memoir, a journey into the unknown, because honestly, isn't that what life is? I don't know if what I share will make sense to anyone else. Maybe it will, maybe it'll resonate. Maybe there's someone out there who needs to hear that it's okay to live life off script. We're raised to chase milestones, graduate college, land the career, marry young, raise the kids, well, buy the house and then raise the kids, right? Climb that corporate ladder. I didn't do any of that on time. I didn't do a lot of that. I didn't go to a 4-year university right after high school. In fact, I never went to a 4-year university. I did do some college. I didn't know what I wanted to do. And frankly, I didn't know what I could do. I didn't meet my partner in college or marry young. I married in my 40s in a courthouse. No wedding, no honeymoon. I didn't buy a house and build a big career. I didn't raise a family. And for a long time, I felt like I'd failed. But here's what I know now. There's many ways to live a life. And some of the richest stories come from those who took the road no one paved for them. So yeah, I've heard it said that people my age should start a channel. So here goes. Lil Unfiltered. Few edits, no filters, no facades. Okay, one small facade. Lil is actually my nickname. Other than that, just Lil Unfiltered. Real talk, real life, after 60. I hope you'll join me.